I wonder what today's story is. It's in the heart-shaped box. The heart-shaped box has stories of Jesus, stories that Jesus told to tell us how much God loves us. I wonder what today's story is. Let's have a look and see. The story takes place somewhere green. There's a farm. There was once a farmer who had 2 sons. And his sons would inherit the farm when he died. The oldest son worked hard on the farm, but the younger son was impatient and wanted to move on and see other things. So he asked his father for his inheritance. His father was sad, but because he loved his son, he gave him his inheritance. And the son took his money and he walked away from the farm, and he travelled a long way, journeying far into the world, until he came to the city. And when he arrived at the city, he started to spend the money that was his inheritance. He bought clothes, fine food, went to fine places, and spent money on expensive things. And as he did, so he met with others who became his friends. And he continued to put his money into all these things. And the friends spent the money with him. But then the money was gone. And slowly the friends were gone too. He found himself with nothing, and he was hungry and tired, and he needed to do something to be able to get food. He couldn't find work, and the only work he could find was feeding the pigs. Cold and tired, all he had to eat was the food that the pigs ate. As he thought, he remembered his father on the farm, and he thought, even my father's servants eat better than I'm doing. I could return home and be with my father. I could say how sorry I am, and perhaps he would allow me to be a hired hand on the farm. And so he went back towards home. His father, who had been longing to see him and had been watching out, ran towards him and embraced him. My lost son has come home. And the son said, I am sorry. I did wrong things. Please take me and let me work on the farm. But the father said, no, you've been lost and now you're found. Come, we must have a party and celebrate. And so he started to prepare a celebration. The older son looked on, and he was thinking, "This isn't fair. I've worked so hard, and now he comes home and he gets a party." But the father said to him, "I love you and will always love you. But my son was lost and now is found. And I share that love I have for you with him." I wonder which part you liked best in this story. I wonder why the father waited so long for his son to return. I wonder how the son felt when the father ran to meet him.